Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. Well, Nigeria has done it. You can say that Nigeria set off a small tsunami. It did make the earth quake because Nigeria has did something that is unprecedented. And what Nigeria has done that is unprecedented is Nigeria has officially banned white models in advertisement. Now, that's a pretty bold move to take for a country that was once a colony. Nigeria has officially banned white models in adverts, and many people are celebrating. Others are kind of bewildered, don't know what to think of it, with this move in which Nigeria has made. Nigeria becomes the first country to ban white and British models in all advertising. Now, many people have stated that why would Nigeria do this? Do they feel any repercussions? What would happen if the British choose to ban Nigerian models from their advertisement, commercials, runaways, etc.? So we're going to look into this and see why Nigeria decided to take this bold move. For decades, British voiceover artists and white non-Nigerian models have dominated Nigerian advertising space, taking over commercials and ads. Okay, so that gives you a little idea as to what is going on there. Nigeria becomes the first country to ban white and British models in all advertising. It says that we have more than 200 million beautiful people. And I guess more with that many people, 200 million beautiful people and counting, by the way, they decided to use them. They decided to take homegrown talent, homegrown beauty, and use them for themselves. Because let's face it, we know that Nigerian models are not dominating, British spaces in Great Britain. We know that they are not full of, let's say, the advertisement campaigns, the commercials, the voiceovers in the UK. So I think that this is a good idea that Nigeria is taking, to be honest with you. I don't see anything wrong with wanting to use your own people, your own talent, get your own beauty standards. I think it's a great idea. I think that, it didn't come soon enough, to be honest with you. They should have been thinking about this. And I'm going to say this much. With this growing economy, Nigeria is becoming a superpower, to be honest with you, economically wise. They shouldn't fear repercussions. I just think that it's great to learn to be independent. So finally, we have an African country that did wake up. And finally, we have an African country that is taking matters into their own hands. This should have been done. But, you have to applaud that at least, better late than never. The ban is set to go into effect in October 1st, with advertisers saying it is sure to represent a noticeable shift in a country where Nigerians have long been common in air and radio waves. So basically, they want to turn back the tide and they want to correct wrongs and make amends. So what they want to do is just hire their own people. You have to applaud that. Many people may say, well, is this a racist move? How can it be a racist move when it's your own country? When you want to obviously sell to your own people? I mean, were people saying it was a racist move when they had the British models and non-Nigerian models dominating the airwaves? The radio airspaces, the print campaign, the commercials, runways? Was that racist then? If you did not complain about it then do not complain about it now. Do not complain about something because you're no longer benefiting from it. And do not try to get people to feel guilty about it by saying that you need to look at what you're doing because it's not fair. I think it's very much is fair. So basically, all this Nigerian talent is finally going to be tapped into. And it couldn't come soon enough. In fact, to be honest with you, I think that they didn't go far enough. But I'll explain that in a minute. So here you have a Black American campaign. Basically, the white model to the left is the original. The girl to the right basically is showing, the black advertising campaign was showing that they could have used black models for this particular campaign. So you're going to see side-by-side comparisons with the white model to the left, who's the original, who got paid for it, but the black model's trying to demonstrate that, hey, we're here, we could have done the job just as well. And in my opinion, not trying to be biased, it just seems like the black models are better. Just the whole skin coloration is not washed out. It just looks more appealing to me. It's almost like they're selling the clothes or products better. Look at this right here. Look at the white model who got paid to the left, the black model who's trying to make a point. Who looks better? I think it's the black model hands down. So I just think that you cannot blame people for trying to tap into their own talent and saying that we're here, look at us, and we are going to use us. We are going to utilize us. We are going to give these spaces now to our people. This should have been done. And I say that they did not take it far enough. And when I say that, if you're going to do that type of a campaign, you need to take it far enough and get rid of this too. You need to just let this go. I mean, this picture right here of someone, supposedly Jesus, is nothing but racism to the ninth degree. It is mental enslavement. It has mentally enslaved millions of people of color worldwide. But let me specifically say black people. It has done considerable psychological damage to black people worldwide. I mean, it's playing on this whole white supremacy of the hierarchy, of that we should basically worship and idolize this fictitious figure who happens to be white. It's making this particular white man to be some type of angelic mythical figure that we should all show obedience to, that we should all admire, love, and in some capacity fear, because he has the strings to what? Let you in heaven, bring you to hell. And I do believe that it gets women to a degree, non-white women, it puts them on a path to accepting, liking, and eventually loving white men. It makes black people very passive. It doesn't do any good for black people to have a figure like this who did not look like this. Some people would say he never existed. Okay, I'll save that for another topic. That's not where I'm going with this right now. But I will say this much. Nigeria didn't go far enough. African countries, all of them, should get rid of this. Black households everywhere need to get rid of this. This is not Jesus. This is a figment of someone's imagination that was put there to make millions of black people passive, to make you look at this. And when you look at this, it's a reflection of other white people. This is a reflection of how you should treat other white people. If you're going to idolize this, then maybe you should idolize other white people. This is your Lord and Savior. Lord and Savior. This is your master. This is who you pray to. This is who you ask forgiveness to. This is not someone who you make war against. This is not someone who you speak ill against. This is someone you have all good thoughts, desires. You directed at a person like this. And when you are directing at someone like this or this image, who are you directing it to? This psychological ploy right here has been extremely damaging and has enslaved the minds of millions of black people worldwide. So if Nigeria is going to get rid of British models, white models, then take it a step farther. Get rid of this fake image right here. This fake image right here is probably doing more damage than what those British models are doing, than what white models are doing. Take it a step farther and let's go all the way with this. Let's bury this fake demonic image once and for all. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.